So here we have the Mini Countryman on a 61 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels to match the black roof. We're going to start inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with the 3 individually folding rear seats should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter around the outside, the digital readout for the speedometer in the middle there. And at the bottom you can see, firstly, the total miles for this car, which is 62,394. To the right-hand side of that, it will show you what gear this car is in. We are in park at the moment, as it's an automatic. The information displayed above that can be changed by using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, first of all, we have stereo and phone controls, and over on the right-hand side, we have the cruise control for the car. In the center, you'll find the main speedometer, the fuel gauge, and then the radio and various other controls down here. So we're on DAB radio at the moment, but this car has got AM, FM radio, DAB, CD player, auxiliary input, and USB audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music. You can also pair your phone in order that you make and receive your phone calls. You've got your onboard computer. Configure means you can change the time and date settings. And then on the Mini one here, you have useful phone numbers for Mini themselves. We have the volume for the stereo just here. Working our way down, we have the CD player. And then climate control. So you can see at the moment it's set to 20 degrees. You can change that temperature using these buttons here. You can change the fan speed up and down with the one on the left, and then you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so it's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature that you've asked for. You can override that manually at any time you wish to. Any manual adjustment will take that off. You can put it back on your own settings here. Beneath that, we have our electric windows for driver, rear passenger on the driver's side, and then the passenger side driver and rear window as well. Deadlocks, so you can lock the car doors from the outside. Down the bottom here, you can press this button. That will stop or not allow the rear passengers to operate their own windows. We have front and rear fog lights just behind the gear lever here as well. And we can turn our traction control off from there. 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox and your USB and auxiliary input for music. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.